These bitches want it all, can't get nothing from me. Baby, hello, make it wake up like jello. I like them yellow, thick, black, and ghetto.
Wanna have fun, stick out her tongue, can I have some? I come from the Bay where they really go dumb. I'm Gerald, I ain't just anyone, Instagram DM a video she in. Better not post, I'm the only one seeing. Stick out her tongue where she tryna put me in. Mixed light skin since she black and Korean. She go, I'm different, but we know. My diamonds are San Pellegrino. She said she need blow, she roll up a Cino. But slow down, little baby, you going Pacino. Nigga living on.
It ain't even close. I'm never by snooze. Close. I witness snooze to tell the truth. It ain't even close. I'm never biased, so don't you try it. You know I love the roast. Your mama a fair.
Welcome back. Uh-oh. Yo, it's your boy, your mama, back at it again. It's Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. The world's greatest. We got some news breaking today. You don't see this nowhere else. Only here on this show right here. We gonna get this thing popping. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. Get your popcorn ready. It's Saturday. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance with me, you don't have to admit you wanna play. Let's go! No other stream gets up, ladies and gentlemen. Dance for... The most hyped up stream. Yo, what's up? It's your boy, mama, aka Hi Haters, how you, aka All of the Lights, aka Keep Your Mouth Quiet. I said, aka Keep Your Back at It Again. You already know what time it is. The world's greatest goddamn streamer. It ain't even close, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another goddamn classic. Get your popcorn ready because you already know what time it is. Let's get straight into it, straight up off the rip. If you guys have not heard the news, ladies and gentlemen, it is looking like it looks like the Keemstar network, the LOLCOW Live, is coming to a end, ladies and gentlemen. The numbers are down. The money's not looking too good. They've been asking a lot of people around different communities to come in and host shows, and they cannot get people on. They also had a bunch of people. They had a bunch of people that they fired because they were trash and then brought them back because they couldn't fill in the position. It's been really bad. And the numbers, if you can see the numbers right here, God. Yeah, the numbers are, yeah. Yeah. It's like the FFG and Underground beef. It's just like a good slide. And Keemstar spoke on the reasons why his show is failing. When you hear when he talks about the reason why his show is failing, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's all because of Mother Nature. Yeah, it's Mother Nature. It's Mother Nature's fault. Yeah, go ahead, roll it.
Everyone else is down. And that's just a fucking fact. And it's because it's getting warmer outside.
Wait a minute. I got to hear that again for the people in the back row. The reason why the numbers are down for everybody over there in that universe. Go ahead.
Just a fucking fact. And everyone else is down. And it's because it's getting warmer outside. Everyone else is down. And that's just a fucking fact. And it's because it's getting warmer outside and more people are spending less time online.
Yo, so you think the reason why the numbers are down in your universe is because of Mother Nature and because less people are spending time on the internet? It's not because you made 15 different shows that no one cared about, and then you put a bunch of no-name hosts in positions. And even when people told you that these people are untalented and there's no way that they're going to gain support, you left the shows on anyway. And before, when you started a show before, you used to sit back and give it like 2 weeks to see if it can make they had to at least have 1,000 viewers. They had to maintain 1,000 viewers. Now you got shows that can't even maintain 200. And you wonder why you fell completely out of the algorithm when it comes to YouTube. You just threw shows together. And then you did a circle jerk. You basically have everybody that supports your show go around to all the other shows and then donate money. And then while they're just donating money to all these shows, they get broke. You don't have any new revenue because you have not reached out outside of the universe. You kept your universe closed. And not only did you keep your universe closed, but when people spoke out about some of the stuff that was going on, they were kicked out. You started kicking people, and then you started kicking good creators. And now those good creators got their own channels, and they're successful trashing your universe. The people are outside are making a bunch of money, while the people inside are suffering. And that's all because of mismanaging. One, you mismanaged. You kept a guy around that you shouldn't have kept around because you thought he was good for your channel. That was Kid Behind the Camera. You thought he was good because he was a good script writer. But people don't like watching WWE for too long because then when something real happens, they don't know if it's fake or real. Because you set up a script writer and you said that he has a successful YouTube channel, yet when you go to Kid Behind the Camera's YouTube channel, it's not successful at all. Have you read the comment section of his channel? Everybody's saying the same thing. Script. This shit used to be good. Now it's trash. Scripted. And you let that man be the head of the you let him be the captain of the ship, of the Titanic. You guys hit an iceberg. The water is coming up to the top deck. And you don't understand why. It's simple. You couldn't get the people that you wanted. You should have kept it 2 shows, maybe 3. But 15, all in rotation? You're drying up the pockets of everybody that supports your main show.
You know, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Or unless YouTube changed something with the algorithm or something like that.
YouTube?
But yeah, views across the board are down like 20%.
20%. Wow. 20%. So when views are down, ladies and gentlemen, what do you have to do? What do you have to do when views are down? Do you go kick off, fire some channels and start all over and get back to what you did to get your views back up? Or do you go out in public and embarrass yourself to get money? Let me tell you something. Today, they decided to go outside and embarrass themselves to get this fucking money. They need this money, y'all. So Boogie went to a gaming convention and he proceeded to do this shit. Watch this. Roll this. I got to put this up here. He decided to go in public and do shit like this. Roll it.
Annoyed, guys. Like, I looking over here, you can't see, but like over here, some of these people are like so annoyed. Over here, some of them are just like, who's this fucking guy?
All right, if we get to 50, he will hump it.
One for my hooker.
Bro, you in public humping desks? Bruh, this is what y'all come to? This is what happens when you get to 20%, my boy. This is what happens to you. You get so desperate, you start doing this shit. You go out in public and you start humping desks.
One for me, one for my hooker. One for me.
All right, get it, Boogie, get it. Keep going.
One for me and one for my hooker. Dude, one for me and one for my hooker. Desi, move that laptop, because I swear that table's gonna break. Move the laptop, please. Thank you. Does this make you nervous, Eric? No, I want your table's gonna break, and I don't want your laptop to break. Does it make you nervous when I giggle like this? I don't give a shit what you do. Nervous? You afraid I'm gonna fall? No, I don't. I wish I could splash you. I wish I could splash you right now, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Can you imagine being a kid with your parent and you walking around this little game convention and you see a 500-pound man humping a desk? You know how traumatizing that would be? I would never go to one of these gaming things ever again. I wouldn't even give a clown like this a booth. For what? He went there to hump desks. Crazy.
I'm already gonna fucking get kicked out. No, he's never gonna invite me again. One for me and one for my hooker. He's never gonna invite me again, so I may as well fucking break the table. Yeah. Can they even hear you from over there?
People say Boogie stinks. Duh. I mean, if that means I can smell him through my monitor. I'm
probably. Can you hear me, Russell?
Yeah, sounds good.
Bro, you're gonna be back.
Wait, what if
Eric has more fans than me? Oh, that was good evening. Oh, Lord have mercy.
And then it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. I know what you're saying, but it gets worse. This man let another man lick his titty at the same place. This all happened today. So, again, they still at this convention. Speeches are happening. And look what happened. Roll it.
Beans. What's in the box? Next question.
Oh, Max is corrupt with the 20 gifted.
Banana.
I have a question.
Motherfucker, you got the yellow shirt on. You're banana. No, don't look behind you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, shit. Oh, yes, sir.
I tweeted my twinkles. I tweeted my dimples. I tweeted my dimples.
Is that a question or is that a statement?
Hey, what's a tipple?
It's my nipple.
Twimples on this
What's a
Tipples.
So hang on, I got a question.
At least come show your nipples up here.
Yeah, okay.
Bookie, come up here. I want to. I'm just a guest now. I'm enjoying the panel.
Lick your nipple. Stop.
No.
Look, you're just sitting there safe and sound in the back.
Yeah.
Get up here.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Get up here, pussy. Here, you deal with Rascal.
All right, we got this.
Hey, let me lick your nipple. You fucking won't.
Hey,
$3.
yeah.
$3.
Let me lick your nipple. These are men talk. You want to lick a 400-pound man's nipple, bro?
$20. Anybody got $20? He'll lick his nipple.
$20.
No, give us $20.
$20?
This is Metro Blues Avatar. No. That's your dog? Start the bidding at $1. $20. There we go. Hold on. That's one.
These guys are e-big and harder than us.
Right?
Get a better view. I want to see this shit.
This is regular biggin.
It's got to be legit. Hey, it's 20.
For $20? Bruh. First, you gotta find his nipple in all of that rap, bruh. All of that rap, you gotta find his nipple first. First of all, you gotta see where that thing is. That shit could be down here. That shit could be at his back. We don't even know where that thing is. You gotta find that thing first. And then you wanna lick that? Bruh. Do you see this man been walking around all fucking day with his big ass, with his sweat just dripping? Man just humped the fucking whole ass table. Just for him walking up to that podium, that shit, man, you know how much sweat is dripping off that man and you want to lick that man's nipple? For $20? Bruh, tripping. Bruh, tripping, bruh.
It's gotta be. You know what? It doesn't surprise me that nobody wants to do 20. All right, because you guys have no nut. Ain't doing that's what we got.
And Boogie got his shirt on open, bro. The way Boogie got his shirt open for this man, bro. This man wants some man cock, bro. The way he just standing there with his just shirt, he just ready for get his titty licked. This man's you a freaky ass motherfucker. That's what you are. You's a freaky dude, bro. You's a freaky dude. You stood there. You opened up your shirt and had your shit just ready for a nice licking from a man, didn't you? You's a freaky ass dude, bruh. You's a freak. You sat, look at him just like this. He can't wait to get his nipple licked by one of these dudes. What is going on? Bro, what the fuck is going on around here? I mean, the views can't be that bad and the subscriptions can't be that low. We resorted to going out in public, humping tables, and getting our nipples licked by men for $20. Go ahead, bruh.
That's 20. We got 20.
Look at this shit. I can't, bro. This gotta be, hey, man, YouTube. YouTube, man. YouTube, bruh. This dude got on his, look at this shit. This man got on his shit like a little baby drinking from his mama's. Bruh, how was you a grown ass man, bruh? You's a freak, bruh. In public? You got down and sucked this man's dick. How, dog? This man got down and just sucked this man's titty in front of everybody. Look at the, yo, bro. We gotta get some close-ups, bro. The woman in the front row is disgusted. Look at this. Look at this child right here. Had to look away. I need y'all to look at that, bro. I gotta show y'all how dead this channel is. The woman in the front row put her face in her knees. The little girl, she looked to the back row. She like, what? They came to this convention, or they came to this speech to talk about Mario Kart. They came over there to talk about video games and Mario Kart. And imagine you walking in and you sitting in the front row, and then all of a sudden a 400-pound man comes to the front stage and another man bends his head and sucks his titty. Nobody came for that. Nobody came for this, bruh. Look at the lady in the front. She like, oh my God. The fuck? That's the mom and that's the dad right there, and that's their daughter. The dad ain't got a problem. For some odd reason, dog. I don't know, man. I'm coming out. The dad ain't got no problem. The mom ducked her head. The daughter turned her whole head around, not trying to see this. The dad's comfortable. The dad's like this. Suck that titty. What? Yo. Yo, if that was me, bro, if that was me and I got my family in the front row, let's get up. Get the fuck up. Get your shit. Let's go. We talk about Mario Kart tomorrow. Come on, honey. Don't duck your head. Let's get out of here. I'm taking my family out of that motherfucker. You want to see somebody leave fast? I'm just shocked, bruh. He's just like this. That's some titty sucking right there. Mm-hmm. The whole family. Yo, have y'all ever been somewhere, bruh? Have y'all ever been somewhere and you took your whole family somewhere, right? And some fuck shit happened? And your wife is like, oh my God, and your kids are like, oh my God. What the father gonna be like, oh hell no. No. Come on, let's get up out of here. This dad didn't have none of that. He was like, yeah, well, if you guys ain't gonna like it, I'm gonna like this. Mm-hmm. I would have been out of there with my family. You won't bluff me. A 400-pound man getting his titty sucked in front of my whole family and we in the front row? Couldn't be me though. Go ahead, bro. I can't believe what I'm watching. Nigga just gonna get his titty sucked in front of a whole family. It's weird. Hey, there it is. Look at this shit. He in there for a amount of time too. Oh! Look at this. Look at the front row. The mom can't even look up.
Oh my God.
Oh. I clap.
The mom gave a pity clap. She like. Oh, Jesus. Woo, yeah. Is it over? Oh my, I'm out of there, bro. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Jesus Christ, what the hell's wrong with these people?
Clamped onto it like a baby.
No, Eric, go grab that Twinkie.
Desi didn't do a good shot though.
No, yeah.
Thank you.
Bro.
Okay.
Bro, wait a minute. How is your girlfriend with the camera though, bro? What kind of weird shit is that? Your girlfriend got the camera? Hey, she didn't get it all the way. Get closer. What? This is weird, bro.
God.
Oh my God, bro. This gotta stop. This gotta stop. This gotta end, bro. First of all, this man got the littlest nipples I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck is going? Oh my God. Oh my God. His breast meat ate his nipple. Yo. Yo, man. What is going on, dude? What is happening? What am I watching, bruh?
Oh man.
Oh my God. Bro, he's squeezing it, bro. Man, this is gross, bro. Y'all need help. Bro, why is bro squeezing it, bro? Why is bro squeezing it? He's squeezing that just so he can get the... Oh my God. Yo, bro. Yo, this is when you extra desperate for views, bro. Bro, what are y'all doing? He just squeezing it.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I'm... Yo. Bro. Why are you... What is this? Why are y'all doing this in public? Why are they doing... Look at this man's face, bro. He's in horror. This is some weird ass... Somebody take a picture of this. This is some weird ass sex scene, bro. This is some weird ass sex scene right here. This is... Look at this. This is some weird ass erotica shit. What the... Yo, look at the guy. Look at the guy supporting. Look at the guy in the white. He's like this. Oh my God. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. What the heck?
You can be all the things you always wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, easiest 1, 2, 3. Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go, baby. Feeling oh so
13 months. Sandy. Oh my God.
Sans has become a member. Are times that hard? I know stuff is expensive.
Sandy crazy with the comment. Are times that hard? Big facts, bro. these egg prices got to drop, man. It's the tariffs, y'all. Oh man. It's them damn tariffs. It's them damn tariffs. It's crazy. Oh man. I just feel bad for the family in the front row.
And that's what they get for saying Review Tech is more entertaining than me. That's better.
I feel bad for the family in the front row, bro.
Okay,
I
next
can't.
question. What was that question?
The fact that this family in the front row is still there, that's just crazy to me. After seeing that, the family in the front row, they're still there. That's crazy to me. We would have been out of there. Me and my family, we would have been out of there. It would have been a wrap. As soon as he even came up and Boogie with his 400-pound ass walked up to the and I would have been like, yeah, but listen, this is not about Mario. We'll get our Mario Kart game or whatever we came for next time we come next year. We gotta go. Come on. We getting up together. The dad's way too comfortable, bro. The dad's way too comfortable. And the mom, and the way the mom is so disgusted by this because she put her head in her knees, the way she's so disgusted by this, I already know she couldn't convince her man to leave. She got that, you know what, I would want him to leave, get up and leave, but I can't convince him to leave. he's gonna want to stay for this. Oh man. You know, because this is what it feels like when I went to SeaWorld. And I brought my family and we all went, and I was in the front row, and I knew that we was all gonna get splashed. And my wife knew we were gonna get splashed. And we had the kids, and she was on the other side of me, and she didn't want to get wet. But I did. And the splat, and we saw all the water fly on everybody on the other side because the whale went up on one side first. And she looked up at me and she was like, I know I can't convince him to leave. I might as well just take it. And she put her head down just like that. And she got wet. She knew she couldn't convince me to get out of the front row. That's how this woman is right here. That's how I know I can relate to her, because he's so comfortable. He's just like this. Mm-hmm. Man sucking another man titty. Mm-hmm. I'm here for this. There's no way she's convincing me to get up and leaving this. That's what it feel like right here. That's what it feel like. Yeah, we got wet. Hey, I was not moving.
That was a question just then?
Hey, it didn't taste that bad.
Wait, describe the taste.
It has no taste at all, actually.
Oh,
Where's the laptop and the TTS?
It's all the way at the other part of this building.
Damn it.
It get worse. Hold up, it get worse. This guy's about to get on the table, and Boogie's gonna suck a drink out of his. Yeah, told you it gets worse. I told you it's just. We might as well go out all out, right? We might as well just go all out. He already sucked his nipple, so now Boogie said, "Well, you did something freaky to me. I want to do something freaky to you. I want to suck beer out of your belly button." Yes, I know, ladies and gentlemen. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Imagine going to a conference about a video game, Mario Kart, and then these freaky ass men that obviously want to have sexual relations with each other. One of them sucks one of them's nipples. That wasn't enough. Now Boogie wants to lick liquor off this man's belly button. I know. You ended up at the freak convention. Two men in a cup. Yeah, that's what you ended up. Go ahead.
Nah, you're good. Lay down.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit right here.
Oh, I forgot he doesn't shave.
And look at these big men. Look at these big men. What is going?
Oh.
Oh
my God.
We need to get. Hey, listen. We need
Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Sandy's donated $2 through Super Chat. This how Diddy's parties started.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, this is how it started, huh? This is the freak off. I ain't gonna even lie, Sandy. This is exactly how the Diddy freak off started. It was supposed to be something else, and then it turned into something else. Like, these people came from Mario Kart, and then it turned into the Diddy freak offs. And they didn't even know it. Some of them was feeling it, and the other ones had their head ducked down. But it's just started off with a nipple suck, then a belly button getting drinks being poured in the belly buttons and people licking it, and then that's when he brought out all the oil. Pants came off, oil started going down. Yeah. This is a freak off. I didn't even know it, bro, until Sandy just mentioned that. I didn't even know I was part of a freak off. That's crazy.
Oh, oh my God. Oh, yuck. That's fucking nasty, dude. That shit's nasty.
Somebody please help out. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Somebody reach out and touch LOLCOW Live and get their subs back up, please. I beg you, if you're out there and you don't want to see no more of these freak offs in public, right? Them trying so hard to get their views back and their subs back up. If you guys want to lend a helping hand to the LOLCOW Live, please go sub to their reach out and touch some. Because I'm telling you, this is gonna, if this continues and they continue to lose subs and lose money, these freak offs are going to be coming to a town near you. Yeah, all of a sudden you're going to be at a donut shop or a donation or a convention somewhere, and then there's Boogie getting his nipples licked, and then you're going to be like, what the fuck? How did this happen? Well, it's because you let their subs go all the way down. So please, lend a helping hand. This got to stop, y'all. This got to stop. This is going to come to a town near you. I'm telling you. Don't be. You're going to be seeing 500-pound men licking each other's nipples. You saw it here first, though. You saw it here first. Oh, man, that shit's crazy, man. Yeah, so there you have it. You know, a couple freaky things happen and a couple other things happen after that, but, you know, yeah, the desperation, man, the desperation. That's why we're here. But, yeah, again, their views are down. They're trying to make money. And, yeah, man, I mean, they resorted to going to live events and doing the shit that they're doing. So there you have it. I just wanted to play that for you guys. Now, moving on. We got FFG in the building. Yes, sir. How you doing, FFG? How you doing? FFG is back. Talking about food on Foodie Beauty. She reacted just about an hour ago. She reacted to Foodie Beauty. And the conversation came up about BBJ again. Now, of course, FFG, if you guys don't know, if you guys been living on a rock, FFG did take BBJ. First, she said she gave it to her brother-in-law, or her brother, and then her brother's girlfriend, and then her girlfriend's brother broke up with the brother, and moved to Oakland, and then somehow the cat was screaming in the closet in her mom's house, and her mom, we don't know where BBJ is. The fact that FFG continues to drop BBJ on Foodie Beauty and about what Foodie Beauty's neglect was on BBJ, yet we have not got a live video of BBJ since it's been with Foodie Beauty. FFG, that makes you worse. Because all these people that cared and loved BBJ, from seeing BBJ in the background and seeing it suffer from the neglect of food that Foodie Beauty fed and the way Pete's held BBJ, all those things, people started caring about the cat, okay? And you got the cat. Now, you could have kept it a secret, kept it low key. The cat's fine. That's it. But no, you wanted to make money on this cat. You flaunted the cat. You put Gucci chains around it. You told people you were buying a house for it. The cat's doing great. You do it a weekly checkup at the vet. All these things, right? To collect all this money. And you have not given an update on BBJ in a year and a half. The only update that people got was when that cat screamed in the background, and it sounded like it was screaming for its life. And you had to come, and when you was told they can hear cat sounds, you had to come out and say that, yes, that was BBJ in the background. And you was at your mom's house at the time, and you was filming some Foodie Beauty live stream or whatever. That was the last time. And ever since then, we never heard BBJ in the background again. But you continuously pound Foodie Beauty over the head with the whole BBJ shit. Here is FFG today. Roll it.
Hey, George. I'm just like totally over any BS, like toxic crap on the internet.
Oh.
It's just, I'm too old for that crap now, man. Like, you know what I mean?
You cannot try to act mature about anything. I'm too old for that crap, man. When yesterday you're literally going back, you shut up. No, you shut up with your fake husband on the internet. You're not too grown for anything, you fucking toddler. Stop it.
No. I don't see any animal abuse. Nicole, it's such a long story. Like it's it's a long ass story. But basically my cat, my 21-year-old cat, like whenever I came to Kuwait the first time.
21.
I had a 21-year-old cat and a like 5-year-old cat. And my old, I don't even know how to like get into it. It's just like old. Basically her nails got overgrown. I was in Kuwait for like 3 months. And maybe after a month or so, I don't even know when, like her nails became overgrown and they curled into her pads. And
it's not a long story. It's a very short story when you're not trying to lie your way through it. 3 months in Kuwait don't equal grown into the pads of her paws. The vet's best estimate was at least 8 months. Okay? Okay. Stop trying to act like it's a long story. It's only a long story because you're a fucking animal abuser at the end of it.
And what are you? Ma'am? What are you? I mean, at the very least, with this 21-year-old cat of Foodie Beauty, you can see the cat in the background. Right? You can see it's living. With you, you took a cat and then hid it from the world. Don't know if it's dead or alive. Now, again, like I said, we're 1 year removed from BBJ being, what, 25? It's 5 years from being the oldest cat to ever live. And people question, hey, FFG, is BBJ still alive? And you said, I am never going to give another BBJ update. The next update you get about BBJ is BBJ's dead. It's not going to be a good one. Now that's fucked up. Now imagine if Foodie Beauty said that. Imagine if Foodie Beauty got a bunch of heat about BBJ and said, I'm not showing BBJ on camera no more. I'm not bringing BBJ, no more BBJ updates. The next time you get an update on BBJ, BBJ will be dead. This community would lose its fucking brains. It would be a riot outside. But FFG can sit there and literally say that to the people that donated and cared about BBJ when she was giving out calendars and all that other bullshit. But then when they ask for some update, you're not going to get one. If there is an update, it's going to be a tragic one. Can you imagine that? But that's what FFG said. And then she got the nerve to want to hit Foodie Beauty over the head with this.
You didn't give two shits about the pets that you had. You let them suffer and only thought about your food and your drugs. Right? And getting to cokey and stuff. You didn't give a shit. And it wasn't even the first time that poor BBJ had suffered with the nails growing into the pads of her feet. You're an animal neglector, and neglect is abuse. Thus, you're an animal abuser. There, you see how it wasn't a long story at all?
And you know what? It's not a long story at all. That you are the Reaper, the Grim Reaper of BBJ. And the fact that you won't even let the audience know, give the audience any positive update on BBJ after taking it? I mean, it was positive when you first took the cat, right? You danced around your living room. You said, ha ha, gotcha, Foodie Beauty. Ha, I took your cat. You did the whole song and dance. You did the whole update, and here's BBJ, and here's him at the vet, and showing the vet bills and what the vet said about the claws in the paws. You did all of that. But then you just stopped. When it was no longer lucrative for you, you just stopped. And then when people still cared, you told them that I'm not giving you an update. Don't bug me with it. The next time you hear about this cat, you're going to hear some bad news. That's fucked up. Fucked up. You made all this money. You did all these fake calendars. You did this Gucci chain bullshit. You did all these super chats, all this money you raised. And then you spit in the face of your audience by telling them, well, the next update you get is when the cat's dead? That's crazy. But hey, man, she gets to live in her own world.
Long story, but that's basically the incident that they're referring to. But yeah, like I intentionally hurt my cats. No, and Julia, I don't know. They say
I mean, of course, we went with the nails because that's what she went with. But if you go with everything again, it's all still up on the community tab. You just have to scroll back now pretty far on my community tab to read it. The nails, the ears, the aggressive what the fuck is the word? Forgive me. I'm baked. It's Saturday.
It's Saturday. I'm baked. Why you bake so early in the afternoon? This guy, listen to me, chat, and I feel bad for her. I do. FFG, man, like, I feel bad because, man, I mean, bro, it's Saturday. She ain't got absolutely nothing to do. She ain't got no man. She ain't got no friends. She got the driest ponytail on the planet. She got quadruple chins, baby teeth, black toes. And the only thing she's left with on a Saturday is her blunt, her weed. After this Foodie Beauty reaction that she did for what? 2 hours? She got nothing else. Sad, bro. I feel bad for her, man. Like, for real. All this ripping and raging, just anger.
Urinary tract infection. Oh, God, that's what it was. Tabarnak. I mean, the list goes on and on. Early stage kidney failure. Chantal just didn't give a shit about anything.
Early stage kidney failure?
I think it's animal abuse, basically. I just don't want to get into it, honestly. I wouldn't even watch them if I were you, but if you want to, that's on you. I don't know. I don't want to talk about them.
I won't even talk about it. It's a long story. I'm not getting into it. You're not going to hear the truth from me. And I wouldn't even go over there and watch them if I was you, AKA, so that you never find out the truth.
So if we're never going to find out the truth about BBJ, are we going to ever get the truth about BBJ's current state? I just don't get this. I wouldn't even bring this up if I was her.
Bellini, thank you for the super chat, Ghoul.
I don't want to have anything to do with them. They regurgitate shit from 3 years ago because they have nothing else. If my cat like looks unbrushed, they think that animal abuse. Like, she wasn't spayed on their clock, so that was animal abuse, basically. Julia's my girl. Hello, X.
No, it was animal abuse because the cat was suffering. You were avoiding it so that you would try and hide the truth from us. You didn't give a shit about the cat. You wanted to keep eating the price of getting the cat fixed.
Hide the truth from us? That is what you're doing, ma'am. That is exactly what you're doing. And you know what's even worse is when we can't even see the cat. We can't even see BBJ, but you was live streaming, talking shit about Foodie Beauty, and you can hear BBJ screaming in the background in the closet. And you tried to deny the sound when the chat was telling you, is that BBJ screaming? Is that BBJ screaming? You avoided it. And then when you reheard your stream, you came back the next stream and say, yeah, I was at my mama's house and that was BBJ in the closet. Who's hiding what? You told everybody that BBJ was with your brother's girlfriend. But then BBJ's all of a sudden at your mama's house in the closet? And what's really sad is BBJ, I felt like when we was listening to BBJ scream, I felt like it was screaming for its life. Like it was trying to let people know, save me. Because after that happened, and after she was exposed for this, you never heard the cat again. And I think that FFG was trying to put BBJ in a place before she went live that day on her laptop. I think she was trying to put BBJ in a place where you wouldn't be able to hear BBJ. Because she was thrown off that everybody can hear the cat. Because if you just got a cat around and everybody in the chat saying, we hear BBJ, She would have been like, "Oh yeah, I'm with BBJ. No problem. BBJ's right over there. He's on the couch or something like that." Like when FFG does it with her dogs. When her dogs are running around, you can hear her dogs. She go, woo, woo, and then the FFG be like, "Oh yeah, that's my dog right there. My dog, yeah, he's on the couch. He's just playing little cutie, boo 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 boo." But she didn't do that. When BBJ was screaming for its life, she was not even. She thought that the chat couldn't hear her. And she didn't go, "Oh, BBJ's right there just playing, yeah, with my brother." She didn't do that. That's what's scary about it. And then when people asked for a BBJ update, she gave some weird-ass, cryptic-ass fucking video of BBJ eating off the floor. The shit was all pixelated. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Something fucking really happened, bro. Like, something really happened. Like, FFG is just disgusting. And taking all that money for the cat, too? Sad, bro. Sad.
It's the lies, as usual. And yeah, you're damn right. People are going to keep an eye on you when it comes to the care of your pets because people know that you're an animal abuser. Do you understand? People don't.
And secondhand weed, too. You over there high and you got dogs, bro? Crazy. I'm just saying. You walking them? How's this working? I'm just all blunted out and weeded out. Man, eating the whole pineapples and shit. Crazy.
Don't like the idea of you having any other pets under your care. So yeah, the eyes are always going to fucking stay open when it comes to you and animals.
XX, Cat Gaming. Please say hi to my little brother, Billy. Hi, Billy. Yes, I still love those cats, yes. Yes, I do. I don't want to understand what is wrong with people. Just live your life and have fun. Exactly. That's what I try to do, you know? I'm having a tough day, but watching you always makes me feel better. Oh, that's nice, Kelly. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I just sewed it. It had like a tear under here in the armpit, and I didn't notice. And then whenever we got in the car yesterday when we were about to go to Loughborough, I went like this, and so I was like, "You have a hole in your shirt. Go change." And I was like, the reason we took so long because I was bargaining with him. I'm like, "Please, I won't lift my arm. I don't want." He's like, "Go change. I'm not leaving. We're not leaving unless you go change your shirt." So I had to go change my shirt.
We were bargaining about me going to change my shirt, and I'm like, "Please, sir, I won't lift my arms." And he's like, "We're not leaving until you change your shirt."
What was that?
Like, I just got like neck tension.
Man. She said, "I just got neck tension." Can you imagine that? That's a lot of tension. That's some strong tension right there. I'm just saying. And when you said neck, I mean, what you mean by that? Like which one? I mean, are we talking about 115? Which number? Neck. She said her neck. You only got chins. Where's your neck at? Neck my ass. I got neck tension. What? Ooh, that's a strong neck holding all that together. I'll tell you that right now.
And I rolled my like I just got like neck tension. And I rolled my eyes back so hard. I'm so glad they didn't get stuck back there. How do you comment about this? Okay, number one, he's right. Okay, you don't go out with fucking rips down the side of your shirt. You are embarrassing enough to go out with.
You don't go out with rips on the side of your shirt. That's embarrassing. Ma'am. 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 Why does that shit look like it's been chewed on, ma'am? Huh? You want to talk about embarrassing? You want to talk about embarrassing? You know what's embarrassing? how Pete's is dressed better than you showing up to a fatty fashion show. How you wore this same Adidas sweater 2 times, not once in this fatty fashion show, but also when you donated that $30,000 to that charity for your dogs. And then these pissed on leggings with steel toe Adidas with no back to them. And you're the person that said you hate feet, but yet you showed up to a fatty fashion show with no socks on. And that ponytail, my man, somebody could have did something. You could have put on a hat or something to show up with a ponytail that dry. I mean, that's a fire hazard. I'm surprised when you walked in, the person that owned the shop didn't call the fire marshal to say if this is safe. They had to go get they had to get water and just get water ready just in case something popped off. Because that shit is dry as hell, man. The fact you showed up like this and talk about somebody being embarrassed about some rip that happened in ma'am, you was around a whole bunch of people coming in there like that. And let's not even stop there, because I know a lot of y'all saying, well, your mama, maybe she dressed off funky because she knew it was just going to be Foodie Beauty and Foodie Beauty's friends. I'm going to stop you. She invited her own friend to this thing. She got her own friend up out of bed to meet her at the fatty fashion show. So that already tells me she's comfortable dressing like this or looking like this because she brought her friend with her. And her friend wasn't even embarrassed to see her walk in like this. With her collar all chewed out, hair all dry, pissed on leggings. Her friend didn't even stop her and say, hey girl, you going in like that? I thought you said this is a fashion show. Crazy. How you let Pete's outdress you? That's weird. You know you down bad when Pete's out. He outperformed you. Couldn't have been me though. Go ahead.
He shouldn't have to put up with that too. How?
I wouldn't go to bed looking like that.
At my big age of 40 years old, if I had a partner who I felt I was bargaining with, please, I don't want to go change my shirt. Like, get so fucked. Get so fucked and so fucking far away from me. God damn it, man. I'm 40 years old. You think I have time for this bullshit? You think I have any desire to go back and forth with a fuck boy like you and your floppy tits about my shirt?
I'm going to stop you. Remember, FFG, when you claimed you and your lumberjack had a back and forth about that, what is his name? Eddie, or what's the dude that was the travel channel? The guy with the guy you was obsessing over? And he said that you was a fucking, he's kind of stopped you and your girlfriend's Evie. Remember when you said you had a conversation with your lumberjack about Evie? And your lumberjack told you that Evie was the type of guy that he would hang out with, and you and him had a back and forth about who would hang out with him first if he ever came over? Remember that? You had a conversation with your lumberjack about when Evie came over, who is he going to hang out with first? Because your lumberjack wanted to go fishing with him if he came by while he was in Canada. And you said you wanted to make him soup. You said you guys got in an argument over a man you guys never ever fucking met. A guy that didn't even want to see you. And you over here talking about, I ain't got time to argue with my man about a rip in a shirt. But you had time to argue with your man about a dude that you didn't even know? That it was an imaginary drop by? You didn't even know if Evie was going to drop by your house. But if he did drop by your house, who was going to hang out with him first? It was going to be the lumberjack or me. That's what you guys had arguments about over some guy over the internet. And you wonder why he called you creepy. You were shocked at that. Because you having conversations, supposedly, with your man about another man. And if he comes over, who's going to hang out with him first? You don't find that weird? I'm going to make his soup first. No, I'm going to take him fishing. Well, you can't take him fishing until he has my soup. What? That's fucking weird. No wonder why he called you creepy. Because you are. You and your fucking weird ass audience.
I'll go change my shirt when you go put on your bra, you fucking big tit shimmy having man bitch. How?
Why? Listen, FFG, I don't know why you keep using that drag. Big tits. What the fuck are you talking about? Salah got big tits? The man is like $115. That's your only dig on Salah is big tits? Bro, what are you talking about? Bro, the last guy, the only guy we ever saw you with was your ex-man. The man was damn sure bald-headed, and he looked like the green peen. He had bad teeth, and he was bald-headed, and the only thing that he had was his edges. And you got the nerve to clown on Salah? When we see the guys that you fuck with, that in a blow-up? This is crazy to me. This just seems like a whole lot of jealousy going on. That's what this is. You got so much to say about her being with this guy, and you're so frustrated about their relationship. Is it because you spend Saturday night at your house by yourself with your laptop open, smoking blunts with nobody? And then when it comes to Valentine's Day, you drive 2 hours to Shannon's house and be the third wheel to her and her man? Is that why you do what you do? Because this is just seeming like jealousy to me. This doesn't seem like a woman that's sitting here watching Foodie Beauty and criticizing her relationship, that's going on. You just picking and choosing every little thing. Oh, I wouldn't sit there and have an argument with my man about a ripped shirt. How could you sit there and have an argument with your man about a ripped shirt when you don't even fucking have one? You can't get in an argument about a ripped shirt because you don't got a man to have a fucking argument about a ripped shirt with. You just going over in your head what kind of conversation and what kind of man you would have and what kind of conversation y'all would have. Get a man first. That's just dumb to me. You can't sit there, I'm a grown-ass woman. I wouldn't have a conversation. You don't got a man. How would you know what kind of conversation you would have with somebody? That's the reason why you alone right now, blunt smoker. Instead of worrying about Foodie Beauty and Salah so much, you should go out and get some dude. Dial back on your fucking chins, right? Comb that dry-ass ponytail, maybe cut it a little bit. I remember the last time we talked to FFG, she said she cut her hair bald because she got upset at 2 a.m. in the morning. Now, I don't know why, but she might go get you a wig, get you some nice clothes, and go out and get you a man. And then have that conversation about ripped shirts and all that. Go ahead.
How about that? Tell me what to do at fucking 40 years old. I'm so annoyed, and it's not my situation, and I'm on the other side of the world. Ugh. Can you imagine living like that at 40 years old? But also,
Can you imagine living like you living at 40 years old? Where you're chasing around coworkers because you're getting upset and losing your work. Black toes, smoking blunts, sitting there in the living room with your laptop open, and the only thing you got left to live for is to hate on Foodie Beauty. I tell you, if I had a choice, I'd choose Foodie's life over yours any time of the day. It wouldn't even be close. It wouldn't even be an argument. There's no way I could live like you. There's no way. I'd be embarrassed. There's no amount of money in the world that I can make hating somebody, but I gotta live like you? No way. And I gotta smoke every day to take my mind off of my living situation? Nah, I'm good.
Don't change your shirt, you embarrassing fucking heifer. It's like
Can you being high and that hungry is crazy. She's eating whole ass pineapples.
two things can be right at the same
The
time.
only interaction she ever has with a male is when she goes to Taco Bell and she get them Baja Blasts. Let me get a Baja Blast, baby. Yeah, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Lost Girl, thank you for the super chat. She always brings up, it was 3 years ago. It doesn't matter. You just deny once and abuse always and abuse it. Yeah, absolutely. Who cares how long ago it was? She's still lying about it to this day. And she's still, more importantly, mistreating the animal that she takes care of, that she has to this day.
Oh my God. Now she mistreats her current animal. This is crazy. And this is the sad part, is you're allowed to critique somebody, but nobody's allowed to critique you. And the reason why nobody's allowed to critique you is because you don't even have your camera on. We can't even see the condition of the animals you have. We just got to go by your word. We just got to go by your word and still shots. We never can see your animals galloping around live. But it's okay, though. It's okay. You didn't have a problem with Shannon either. You didn't have a problem with Shannon's dog going around the neighborhood biting people. Matter of fact, when you went live with Shannon at her house, y'all kept Bo in the fucking dog in the room. And Shannon came back the next day and said the reason why she kept Bo in the room because she was scared that Bo was going to bite the shit out of you. Bo smelled Taco Bell on your whole entire body. They had to keep that dog in another room, in a separate room, because the smell on you. He was hungry. She smelled like weed and Taco Bell. The dog went nuts. Bo was just like,
Nothing has changed. Yes, I said shimmying big tits. Am I wrong? Show me where I'm wrong. You know I'm right.
What?
And that's why I changed my shirt. Pizza Hut triple treat. Yeah, Pizza Hut doesn't appeal to me at all right now. I don't know. Did you cut your eyes? Nobody should steal people's cats. Exactly, yeah. It's just there's so much to it, Nicole. Like,
yeah, Nicole, there's like so much to it. Like, nobody stole anybody's cat. And if you want to talk about what people should and shouldn't be doing, people shouldn't be abusing their fucking pets.
No one stole anyone's cat. Now, FFG, I gotta ask this question. If you didn't steal this cat, right? Which, of course, Foodie Beauty gave it away. She was dumb for that. My only issue with this whole thing is, why was you outside of her house behind a snowbank dressed like this? You look like a suspect that somebody's looking for on the TV show Cops or America's Most Wanted. When they flash this photo, have you seen this person? This is what why would you be outside this woman's house behind a snowbank dressed like this? All you had to do was say, hey, Foodie, we taking the cat. Bye, y'all. Matter of fact, you didn't even have to go. The crazy part is you didn't even have to go. You could have let your brother go and get that cat by himself, but you hopped in that passenger side seat and got off 2 houses before you got the Foodies and walked behind a snowbank dressed like this. But you want everybody to forget that story, huh? Man, come on, FFG. You got to stop this.
Dumbass.
You know, just, it's insane. But no, I didn't abuse my cats. And actually, trolls have sent, Animal Protective Services to my house like 4 times. And they always left with no complaints, you know?
They were usually not let in the house. And when they were let in the house, suddenly we were on a cleaning spree, getting the house clean. Yella. Tell me that they said nothing.
Oh my God.
They definitely didn't say anything. You wouldn't be cleaning the house if they had said nothing to you. Stop it, Chantal. You know you're lying.
Oh
the vet's report speaks for itself. Okay? You're a fucking liar. You neglected the shit out of your pets, and neglect is abuse. You're an animal abuser. You can live with that for the rest of your life, and nothing you say will ever change what really happened there.
They can't see. her hair gets messy, whatever, you know. So do a thumbs up. Yeah, thank you guys. My 20-year-old cat has that happen actually often now. I'm a retired vet tech, and she's fine for the days. Have left actually a condition in senior cats where their nails actually do that. Yeah, like, you know, people twist it to what they want their narrative to be, you know, to villainize me forever over that. But like, like Sam's nails the whole time I was gone were fine. It's because she was a senior cat. Same thing with most of her health conditions.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like for years, we're going to keep having this same argument. And all
for years? FFG, you're planning on doing this for years? You're planning to do the whole merry-go-round for years? How long are you going to keep your audience zombies? That's just a question I got to ask you. How long, when are you going to set their mind free? Are you really going to keep on doing this circle jerk forever? This is crazy to me. I mean, how long are you going to keep repeating yourself? You've been doing this for like 4, 5, 7, 8 years. This doesn't get old. It's the same old. We get it. She's an animal abuser. Now what? Can we move on now? Can we get to something else? Can we go somewhere else? Where are we? Where's this going?
She does. Oh shit. That was my lighter. Years later, she still just keeps confirming that she knew that older cats' nails grow faster and they don't like work them down the way younger cats do. She can't use that as some kind of ignorance because she's confirmed it for years now that she knew. No one's talking about Sam's nails because you know, and we now all know from the repetition of you saying it, that a younger cat's nails don't need that kind of attention. They work their nails down themselves. But here you are again, years later, confirming the fact that you knew. You knew damn right that BBJ's nails would grow faster because she was old and she doesn't work on them. How else did you know? Well, we know that it had happened before and you had let her nails grow into the pads of her feet. We all remember that appointment. There's the advantage to you live streaming your entire fucking life.
And ma'am, all of this conversation you have in FFG, but can we please get an update on BBJ though? Why do we got to wait for the cat to die for you to update us? What? I'm tired of hearing FFG speak about BBJ. I'm really tired of it. It really is getting on my nerves. A person that sits there, benefits on a cat that's possibly dead, can't say fucking nothing about an animal abuser. Because then what are you? What are you? And I said it from the go. I said the moment that FFG took that cat, I said it was all for money. It was not for the love or the fate or to save a cat. It was for none of that. It was for money. And she proved it. She proved it. She sold more calendars or showed more Gucci necklaces and houses than actual live footage of BBJ. Still shot, still shot, still shot. Calendar, Gucci necklace, house, mentioning BBJ for everyday giveaways, all that stuff. Made all this money. And when anybody asks for a live update, fuck you. You don't get one. And don't mention it again or you're getting blocked. I feel like you're attacking me when you mention it. Matter of fact, I'm not giving no more updates. I'm done. The next update you get is when it's dead. It's crazy work. You're way worse than Fruity Beauty. I don't understand this. I don't understand why there's not a riot, but hey, go ahead.
Okay? Your pretend ignorance to the situation is just that. And nobody is buying your bullshit, just like usual. Okay? FFG's Rainbow Fries, thank you for the super chat. FFG, she's mad. You live rent-free in her mind 24/7. Isn't it pathetic? Isn't it pathetic when she's pissed off at Salad and can't take out her full aggression on Salad? Here she comes again, shitting on me.
That's why you took BBJ. You took BBJ for the money and to have Foodie talk about you. Because you consider when Foodie Beauty's mentioning BBJ or BBJ's being brought up and she has a conversation about BBJ, she's talking about you. You've inserted yourself. She's been inserting herself in Foodie Beauty's life since she started in the beginning, when she wanted to be besties with Foodie Beauty, when she told Foodie Beauty about her current man and how she knew him and how she needed to stay away from him and he was a stabber. And then Foodie Beauty dismissed her and then she became a hate channel. But she still wanted to go to the Fatty Fashion Show or the Orange Julep. But that wasn't enough. She wanted to go to the blunt store. She wanted to go to Cornwall. She wanted Shannon to be her new friend, which was Foodie Beauty's ex-friend. Now that's my friend now. She's been inserting herself into Foodie Beauty's life so Foodie Beauty could think about her. Bro, you're sicker than I thought. This whole time, now I'm putting it all together. The BBJ thing was just so Foodie Beauty can mention you and talk about you. And you can be in Foodie Beauty's mind rent free. Look at how excited she just got. Oh, I'm in Foodie Beauty's mind rent free. Why would you want to be in Foodie Beauty's mind? Why you want Foodie Beauty to mention you or think about you so much? This person that you claim that you hate and despise. You took the cat, so now that you guys are connected you guys are connected through the cat. That's why BBJ is dead, but you don't want to say nothing. Because the moment you come out and you say that BBJ is gone and dead, you and Foodie Beauty don't got that connection no more. That connection falls off for you because now BBJ's dead. Now there's no in between. But as long as BBJ stays alive, as long as BBJ is still alive, you guys are connected. So the reason why you want to keep BBJ alive is to keep that connection between you and Foodie Beauty. This shit is making sense now. Now this shit making sense because I didn't understand until I just heard her being giddy about Foodie Beauty living rent-free. I mean, FFG living rent-free in Foodie Beauty's head. I never understood why wouldn't FFG come out and say that BBJ is gone. But now listening to this, it all makes sense. The reason why she don't want to say the cat is dead is because then that connection that she has between her and Foodie Beauty will go away. Keeping FFG, keeping BBJ alive keeps their connection alive. This is fucking, bro. This is some mind-blowing shit right here. This makes sense now. Now it all comes together. Now I get it.
I mean, I guess it's excuse me. It's fine to have an enemy or whatever. Can't take out her full aggression on salad. Here she comes again, shitting on me. I mean, I guess it's
she didn't even mention you. She was talking about BBJ. And now she said, oh, look it, she's shitting on me. Go ahead.
Isn't it pathetic when she's pissed off at salad and can't take out her full aggression on salad? Here she comes again, shitting on me. I mean, I guess it's excuse me. It's fine to have it.
Oh, who's ringing at the door like that? Ding dong, ding dong. Uh-oh.
An enemy or whatever. Cats. The cats are on one now. It's fine to have an enemy and try and blame them for everything in your life.
Who answered the door? Who answered the door? Wait a minute, is it true? Your brother is over there? The door was like ding dong, ding dong. Who answered the door?
To have an enemy or whatever. Cats. The cats are on one now. It's fine to have an enemy and try and blame them for everything in your life, but like I've literally barely been online lately. Barely. And this bitch is still just FFG this and FFG that. Never get a new fucking obsession.
FFG, she didn't even mention you right there. She hasn't even mentioned you. She's talking about BBJ. She didn't even mention you. She didn't even say your name. Oh man. Go ahead.
It's really old, man.
It's old.
This movie buff, thank you for the super chat. My older cat didn't have ingrown nails or kidney problems. She needed to stop acting like older cats' nails get ingrown. Right. They only do if you neglect the problem.
Who answered the door?
You know, like she stops grooming. So her ears get dirtier quickly. She gets UTIs because she had chronic kidney infection. You know, like you can't blame me for her old age, you know. And I honest to God.
Yo, bro, who answered her door? The door was going ding dong, ding dong. Like, rah, 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 rah. Who answered the door? And why was they ringing the doorbell like that? That ain't no, bro, that ain't no food delivery, or it ain't no mail or no Amazon. It ain't nothing like that. Whoever was ringing on that doorbell was somebody that was trying to knew that they had to get in right away. Cause they was like ding dong, ding dong. Cause if it was Amazon, they'd be like ding dong, hit it once. Or if it was Amazon package or whatever, or delivery, one time. This shit was like ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Like, get me in the fucking house. Like, what's going on here? Her crack dealer, man. I heard about that.
I don't give a shit what they say about me. If anyone wants to think I'm an animal abuser, go right ahead. If you want to think I'm a pedo.
Let me just clarify one little lie that she just told there about the UTI, the chronic UTI caused by kidney problems. It was early stage kidney problems. Early stage kidney problems don't cause UTIs. You know what does cause UTIs? Unclean litter boxes. When you just keep your litter box constantly filthy and just keep dumping more clean litter onto the piles and piles of urine and shit, your pets can get UTIs. That's why you clean the litter box. On top of that, she happened to use that pretty litter. What's the specific advantage to that litter? It turns different colors depending on what's going on with the health of your cat.
I can't.
Jay was pissing. She go, not gonna bother money, and she couldn't buy a litter robot. She didn't give a shit. It wasn't about her. It wasn't about getting fucked, doing drugs, or eating. Why would she care, right?
Her chronic kidney condition at 21. Like the vet even said that.
No, the vet never said that. You never saw that. Stop the lying.
Oh my God.
All BBJ needed was a change in diet. There's nothing to be done. There's no pills. There's no treatment. There's no nothing. Literally a change.
Why are you keep talking about this fucking cat, dude? Why? If you, the BBJ just needed to change your diet. Now it's just perfect. And then why don't you show it then? Stop telling us. Stop telling all of us how perfect BBJ is now because you changed its diet. And now it's just the most perfect cat in the world. When you can't even show us a video. When you can't even show us anything live. You don't have to show your big ass face. We already know you look disgusting. You can just go with your camera phone and go live and show BBJ having the greatest time of its life. And the last time you tried to show a still shot of BBJ, it looked like it ain't 8 and 14 months. She's worse than Foodie, and she's over here. It's crazy.
Stop trying to rewrite history. You filthy fucking bitch. You mistreated a poor animal, and that's just one of the poor animals that you mistreat, okay? You don't get to keep rewriting history, and why are you even keep bringing this the fuck up? I don't understand you. You demon bitch. You're gonna.
Somebody in the chat brought it up. And why do you keep on having conversations about it? Why do you think a conversation about BBJ involves you? And that's what you wanted. You wanted everybody, anytime somebody mentioned BBJ, FFG is the next thing to be brought up. Foodie Beauty, BBJ, and Foodie Beauty, BBJ, and FFG. You wanted this connection. That's why you won't let the cat die. But you know what's stupid? Is people are getting smart. Because people are starting to figure out this cat is about 26 years old, 25 to 26 years old. The oldest cat ever to live is 31. This cat is coming up on the age of the oldest cat to ever live. Now people are going, wait a minute, it's lived way past its prime. How long are you going to keep this cat alive before the Guinness Book of World Records show up to your doorstep and say, we want to see this cat that has outlived every cat in the world? Because that's what's going to happen.
a rotten hell for abusing the shit out of BBJ. It is what it is. And every word that comes out of your fat fucking mouth now is just making it worse and worse on your car. She did for 2 weeks leading up to the BBJ rescue. She knew what she was doing. She was like terrorizing, rage baiting the community with BBJ's death. It was really fucked.
You spent an hour talking about BBJ.
In any way was through her. As sad as that is and as neglectful as she was to their needs.
Am I excited? No. Why would I be excited? I'm going to be run off by a bunch of idiots. Sorry. If you join LOLCOW, they will cover for you and block your haters.
Nobody's running you off. Stop with the dramatics. You don't love you doing YouTube or love you guys either. You love the fact that this is how you feed your fat face. This is your only source of revenue, and it's dwindling. Okay.
Speaking of only source of revenue, FFG, is this your only source of revenue? Are you looking in the mirror while you saying all of this stuff? Go ahead.
Okay. Nobody's running you off the internet. You're killing your channel real good on your own.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
That's crazy. Well, there it goes. I just wanted to get to that part. That's FFG. Man, so sad, bro. She just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating the same old storyline. It's just sad, bro. And she's not changing. It's just. But anyway, let's get to Gorlick, dickhead. He made a video going at Busy Little B, of course. Let's see it here. Calls her a liar. Just more lies. Go ahead. Oh, no, that's not Gorlick. Oh, that's not him either. She's a liar. And we just found out in Foodie Beauty's chat that Gorlick Bread, when he was dating Jessica Messica, he was a very jealous boy. That's right. When Jessica Messica would go live and she would wear her little stockings, Gorlick Bread behind the scenes would text her and tell her to cover up. Can you imagine being so insecure that a girl that you're attracted to on the internet is live doing reactions and you're watching her and then you see her and she's wearing stockings or she's looking cute and you text her and say, I don't like what you're wearing. Cover up. And you got the nerve to talk shit about Salah and Foodie Beauty when you said that Salah keeps his wife covered up and she has to wear a hijab, but here you are talking to Jessica Messica and Jessica Messica's live and she's wearing her stockings and you text message her and tell her to cover up because you're jealous? Talk about insecurity. That's some insecure shit right there. I've never even heard no shit like that. I mean, I never heard a man engaging to a woman that he only known for 2 weeks on the internet, but the same guy is jealous of a woman coming live and wearing stockings? And then you got the nerve to give advice to Salah and Foodie Beauty on their relationship, on their real relationship, where they actually touch and see each other? That's fucking crazy. But go ahead, though.
I turned them off for 4 months because I wasn't producing much content, and I wasn't about to do that to my viewers. He also has memberships and promised members-only live streams about a month ago. As far as I know, he hasn't followed through on that. I'd say that is more of a grifter behavior.
Oh. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. And yes, starting with an audio clip of a lie. Oh. And it's incredible to me that This was her receipts video, one by her own admission she spent 5 days on, and yet somehow still could not manage to be truthful. And I think even sadder than that is it takes seconds, whether you're subscribed or not, to go to my channel and see that the live stream was done. But in a vacuum, this is the issue Miss B has. She simply cannot stop lying.
Oh.
But the reality is it goes far beyond lies. She actively tries to discredit, to degrade, and she does this to other creators in the space. And of course, when anyone defends themselves or speaks out about this, she wants to be a victim and claim no one has the right to correct her. Or, of course, they're just being creepy. This is you lying about Journey. Period.
You're still bringing up this same tweet about the work thing that Busy Lil B even says she got it wrong, and she was called out for getting it wrong. She misspoke and she said the wrong thing. Came out and said she was sorry about it. Now, my problem with this, Gorlick Bread, is how many things that you've gotten wrong on your channel when you were discussing Foodie Beauty? How many things? How many times have you apologized for all the lies you came up with? All the I mean, I could just throw a couple of them in the air when you said that Salah's car SUV was rented. Remember that? And then you put out a booklet of the dangers of that SUV, but the booklet and the internet of the dangers of that SUV was in 2015, yet that car that they bought was in 2025. So you didn't really show your audience a updated, this vehicle got a recall. Remember that? You tried to manipulate your audience to thinking that this car is getting a recall and it's very dangerous to drive, but that message came out in 2015 and the car was bought in 2023, 24. You like to manipulate your audience in all kinds of lies, and you never apologize for neither one of them. Do you have proof that Foodie Beauty and Salah's not married? Do you have proof of that? Do you? You mention this all the time, but you don't have no proof of it. But you go around as it's a fact that they're not married, and there's no way they can be. Remember, you said also that there's no way that Foodie Beauty could drive in Kuwait? Because you looked up the laws and there's absolutely no way she could get a license, but somehow she got one? Did you apologize for that video? You've done, and I'm not even talking about the Christina the Latina stuff. I'm not even talking about all the lies you made to the ladies, but I'm just talking about the pure lies you made about Foodie Beauty. And you caught Busy Little B in one lie, in one misunderstanding and statement that she made. You caught her in one and made 3 videos about it. 3 videos about one statement. And she apologized for it. Now, how many times have you apologized for all the fucking lies you've done on your channel? All the lies you've made about Foodie Beauty. Let's not forget you made that fucking lie up about Foodie Beauty weighing herself at the doctor's office. The scale. Remember that lie? Remember how you said that Foodie Beauty manipulated a scale at the doctor's office? And you put pointers at how Foodie Beauty held onto some wall? Remember that? You remember that lie you made up? That there's no way Foodie Beauty could be, 360 pounds? There's no way. She got weighed at the doctor's office. And you said she manipulated the scale at the doctor's office. You had no proof. The only proof you had was some pointers and this machine and you had no proof of that. But you went on with that was a lie. There's no way she's 360 pounds. Matter of fact, you added 100 pounds. You said that she's 460. Now, sir, I need you to prove to the world that she's 460 pounds. And not by you putting her side by side of old pictures. You're the biggest fucking liar on the internet, dude. Your whole channel is based on fucking lies. No facts, all lies. And you got the nerve to sit on your fucking channel and say, well, Bizzybee made up a lie about Journey. One time. And then apologize for it. And you can make 3 videos? But the moment people call out your fucking lies, you sit there and go, well, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't lie. You lie all the fucking time. You lie so much, I can't even keep up with your lies anymore. I can't even sit on my channel. And continuously play your shitbag fucking videos where you lie about Foodie Beauty on a daily basis. It's so pathetic. I just be like, he's lying again. He's lying again. Another lie, another non-fact. You talk to your audience like you know what the fuck you're talking about. Like you met this woman. You talked to this woman. You had conversations with this woman. You know this woman's in and out. You know her life, just like you did Life by Jan. Remember that? You knew absolutely nothing about Life by Jan, but you reported her up and down your channel until you had to delete it because she died. You're a scumbag. Nothing more, nothing less. And the fact that any woman would even back you up or back up anything that you say or anything you talk about, they're disgusting too. You wonder why the only people or the only women you attract are psychopaths? You remember? You had a conversation with me about, I don't know how I attracted Just Breezing. You don't know how, sir? You don't know your manipulation and the things you talk about? The reason why you attract women like that is because look at you, sir. Look at how you talking, who you talking about. No actual real woman with a brain would actually listen to you and go, you sound logical. I can date somebody like, no. You only get dumb people. People that are so far out of their fucking brains that they would consider being with you. You sat here and made 3 videos about one lie. When you lie in your channel, I want you to explain that. I want you to sit on your channel and prove to me that Foodie Beauty is 470 pounds like you said she was. I don't want to hear no side by side, nothing. I want you to prove that to me. And then I want you to prove that a doctor's scale at a doctor's office can be wrong. I mean, off by 160 pounds? I mean, I'm sorry, a doctor scale off by 100 pounds? All you do is lie. You lied to 2 women? Bro, dude's a scumbag. But go ahead.
Journey did not ask you to do this. This is you helping continue a lie about Paradise Pearl, who has since left the platform. Paradise Pearl didn't ask for this. This is you lying about...
Did you just say that Paradise Pearl left the platform? This person got this person to leave the platform? What about Christina the Latina? Didn't Christina the Latina have a fucking Twitter platform that she was on? Matter of fact, didn't she have a YouTube channel where she was going to everybody's chat? How did you get her to leave? Oh, didn't she come on your channel 2 times when you started your channel back up and said, no Gorlick Bread here, it's Christina the Latina? What happened to her? Why did she leave? Where's the couple vlogs that you promised us? Huh? You want to talk about people leaving the internet? Man, you have a habit of having people leave the internet. I mean, people you create. You remember Christina the Latina who fucked you once in the morning, 2 times in the afternoon, and 3 times at night? Remember that? Then you brought that Muppet on a fucking panel. And she said, I am the real Christina the Latina here. Gorlick Bread here, Christina the Latina here. Remember that? You got that paid actress? You brought her on panel faking like she was Christina the Latina? And she looked like fucking something out of fucking the movie Gremlins? And I'm talking about after 12 o'clock when you feed it. Shit started popping out of people's stomachs and shit. That's what that person looked like with a Compton beanie. What the fuck was that? I'm scared to ask.
Kalari C. Period. Kalari, and more importantly, the person that isn't Kalari that you thought was, never requested this coverage. And even still, this was you lying about Twinkie being missing.
It either was a paid actress or a cousin. Either or. Choose one.
Because you love to either spread or create lies. Make no mistake, this is not you having an opinion.
Oh.
You seem to want to put all your lies in the same basket as, I have an opinion. When you started this video, you gave an opinion that I was grifting when not making the members live stream. I provided proof that your opinion is not valid because I showed that I did. So in a way, your opinion and your thought were both a lie.
So let me get this straight, Gorlick. You made this shitty ass member live bullshit members only because, you know, that 99 cents. Nobody was fucking with that. Yeah. Let's talk dollars then if we want to have a conversation about members. I mean, 99 cents, dog. And then I got more than you. And then on top of that, bro, you do these member videos, bro, and you don't even show your face. You doing member videos like you do your normal fucking sorry ass edited videos? Pathetic. You did beg your audience, hey, I'm putting up members only material. And then somebody asked you, what's the difference between your members only videos and your edited bullshit videos? And you said, oh, they're live. They're live. That's right. Not edited, but live. And then somebody asked, are you going to be showing your face, Gorlick Bread? Are you going to be reacting? No, that's only for Keemstar. Dude, you're pathetic. You're pathetic. People don't get memberships from you because they find you entertaining, or you're an entertainer, or you put together good videos like good songs or stuff like that I edit or that I put together for my members. No, you got to ask these people to get members. So, because you're going to see me do my reactions live. Shit's trash for 99 cents. You was begging to. That's crazy.
And it's so odd that you constantly tried to deflect your on some creep. For what? Pointing out that you constantly go after other females in this community? You constantly look to misinform others? Why is it, Mrs. B, when any creator starts to get notoriety, that you are the one that starts to lie about them? Now, you also do it with me, but it also seems like you constantly love to label someone a grifter or a liar. In my opinion, if you want to talk about creepy, this is creepy. This is you posting pictures from a decade plus ago. We'll get into that in just a moment. Citing that...
Hold on. Gorlick Bread, you find it creepy that Busy Lil B posted a picture of her 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Okay. You know what I find creepy? Is when you sent all of us a picture of yourself in a NASCAR mechanic outfit, but with your back turned. You remember that? You remember when this clown sent us a picture and said, yes, I was a NASCAR mechanic. And then he said, that was me right there. And it was a ginger with his back turned. You know how embarrassing you are? You're an embarrassment, sir. You sent us a photo of yourself at a NASCAR pit with your back turned. It was just some random tall ginger with his back turned. No face, no nothing. And you said, that's me. Sir, if you don't get the fuck up out of my face with that bullshit, you talking about this is creepy. Come on, bro. Come on. It wasn't even him. He had some random ginger with his back turned in a NASCAR pit, and he was like, that's me right there. Fucking weirdo.
No one would, quote, step to you or here pretending that your husband has the skill set of a UFC fighter. And of course...
Can I show the pic? Let me show it. See if I still got it on my... He put it in his members only. Let me get it out. Let me go down here. What is going on, guys? It's like, this is me right here, y'all. I'm American hero, being American. I'm American hero. Look at me roar, look at me roar. I'm proud to be an American. Damn it, I gotta find it. I think he took it. Yeah, I think he took it down. Oh, where did I find? Where did he send me that stupid ass photo? I'm American hero. Oh, he did it in the video. Yeah, he did it in the video. Which video did he do that shit in? Let me see. He did it in a fucking video. It's like, that's me right there. Gorlick. Wait a minute. Let me see. Not that one. Damn it. Now you got me, guys, looking for this goddamn thing. I wasn't even prepared for it. I'm American hero. Let me roar. Yeah, I gotta find it. Yeah, I gotta find it. Damn it. Damn it. I wasn't prepared for it. But yeah, I'll get that. I'll get that picture for you. But yeah, he just showed himself in a with his back turned in a video, and he said, "That's me."
You love to just claim these are jokes that no one gets but you. In my opinion, this also,
I'm American
although it
hero.
very rapid, is just a sampling of the non-stop tweeting you did about me, which shows some unfounded level of obsession that you have.
Whoa.
For a person you love to claim won't, quote, leave you alone. The fact is also that after Journey said she would be looking into your Twitter, you also are quickly the one that made it private. So today's video was not, quote, real receipts, but to your point, viewers taking your word for something, which is what makes all of your lies even more dangerous. I want to bring up this post here where you talk about how your channel is just a hobby.
Yeah.
I want everyone to understand, make no mistake,
Uh-huh.
Mrs. B has tried.
Oh.
Okay, this is 2 years ago.
Okay.
Her trying to be a reaction channel and talking about me.
Okay.
And while we have this image brought up, we're also going to kind of go through a full history.
Oh.
Because for someone that is in a community where filters and skewed perceptions of what someone might look like constantly comes up, I think I've realized that Miss B is leading the pack in this. I mean, this is what you put up today. This is what you think I look like.
No. You don't look nothing like this man in that chair right there. And I'm going to agree with Gorlick Bread on this one. Because Gorlick, when I saw you, this is not that guy. This is not the guy. This is not the guy that hugged my knees. This is not him. This is not the guy with the weird limp, that bad acne, the bad breath. This is not him. Absolutely not. And the fact that you said, Gorlick Bread, that day that you punked some kid on the airplane, coming off the airplane or something, I don't know what nerd you was talking about, or who you was talking about, or who you punked. And I asked around people that I know. No one said that they seen you punk anybody. But I gotta say this: when you got into beef with Dubby, and you wanted to throw hands with Dubby, and Dubby was going to every event, especially out there in your area. He do a couple of them in your area. You didn't show the fuck up. You do a lot of talking, right? You talk a lot of shit about a lot of people, but you never show up. And see, that's the thing you can never say about me. And you can say whatever. But I talked a lot of shit about a lot of people in the Madden community. But I always came to the events. I always stayed 10 toes down. You never did. You only showed up one time in 2002 or something to some EA event. And you didn't look like this. This would be an upgrade, a major one.
Help me understand that you were going to show this with your receipts. Now, if you want to talk about someone's looks, that's fine. Allow me to present a master class to you on facts, not AI garbage, but facts.
Oh, facts.
Because again, this is you.
Okay.
In your attempt to be a reaction channel.
Okay, yeah.
Yet in this thumbnail, we see by all accounts a...
Oh my God. I thought for a second there, Gorlick Bread, you was about to be like, this right here is not me. This is some animated bullshit. Let's talk facts for a second. And then I thought you was gonna cue right over to a photo of yourself. I thought you was gonna be like, this is not me. Let's get real. And then you was just gonna post up a picture of yourself. That's what I thought was gonna happen right here. But instead you went back to busy little bit. Yeah, I knew it.
Completely different person. So how can I be upset with you lying about me or others when...
Bro, but you cannot trash Busy Little B. At least she's gone live. At least she's shown her face. It don't matter how many filters. At least she done it. You have not gone live one time the whole time you've been on YouTube, my boy. You have not showed your face on a live stream not one time. You've been on YouTube almost longer than me. That's kind of pitiful. But go ahead.
Clearly, you were lying to yourself daily.
Facts.
Again, in your second attempt to be a successful reaction channel, you created this character. This is Mad Missy. Is this supposed to look like you? And then again, last week...
So, Gorlick Bread, are you sitting here telling me you're trashing every reaction channel in Girl World? Because what you're saying right now, I can basically say about every single person in Girl World that has their camera off, that literally uses these avatars when they're shitting on Foodie Beauty. So is that what you're doing right now? Are you telling me that you're sitting here judging Busy Little B for using a thumbnail or a AI photo of themselves when every single reaction channel in Girl World does it? Especially the ones that you love and you get along with so bad. I see you don't say too much about Karina Kaboom. You ain't got nothing to say there, huh? Oh, okay. I'm just asking. Your ex-fiance just breezing. You ain't got nothing. No. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of these people using these lame-ass AI avatars. But hey, I mean, since you don't like Busy Lil B, you're going to bring it up on her, huh? Okay, got it.
You put up this image. Was this supposed to look like you? Because today, you're telling us that you look like this. I'd also like to point out, going over her channel history...
Bro, are you seriously sitting here dissing AI photos? He's dissing avatars. Hey, listen. One day you said you look like this, and now you're looking like this.
Look like this.
What? My man is shitting on avatars. I can't do this. This is getting crazy.
I'd also like to point out, going over her channel history, we have to recall that she is unequivocally a content thief. This is you simply stealing content to create 2 of your most viewed videos after you realized you could not be a successful reactor. You also opted to steal Christmas music to make a compilation. You opted to steal TikTok videos and I guess try to claim you have depression, trying to find keyword searches, I suppose, that will get you views. I mean, to me, this is an attempt to get views by offering you Have Depression, which, of course, kind of works hand in hand with the whole I Can't Walk series that I firmly believe you thought would generate views and interest. But again, you're the one sitting here talking about health issues working themselves into content.
Gorlick Bread. You want to talk about somebody who's trying to break out with these? Do you see your content? Do you notice that every thumbnail looks the same? Do you notice that? Foodie Beauty eating food, Foodie Beauty with a snack in her face, Foodie Beauty fat, she's a Sue, not fast, she's real. You use the same thumbnail in every fucking video, my boy. And you got something to say about, man, that shit crazy, bro. I mean, you a hypocrite. You a hypocrite, man. Talk about somebody trying to get famous and trying to pop off. That's crazy.
But I will say, it's interesting when you are the one talking about projection and dry bagging, because it seems like you do that more than nearly any other reactor. We also have your Weird News series, which, again, featured you stealing content from other creators, and it didn't work either. So today, your response video really shouldn't come as a surprise when it...
Okay. Gorlick Bread, bro, you literally stole gameplay footage from other players that was playing the video game Madden. And I'm not, because there's so many videos. There's so many videos exposing you in the Madden community for stealing. The fact that your stupid ass came on the fucking internet and talked about somebody else stealing videos when you made a career on that is so baffling to me. I can't even believe you're fucking even talking. You're stupider than I thought. Because all you got to do is type in Ryan Moody exposed and you'll see dozens of videos where you stole people's gameplay footage and then you put it in your video acting like it was you the one playing the game when you don't even own a fucking system. You made a career on that, on other people's videos and content. And then you sat here and tried to diss a woman for taking TikTok videos and some videos around the internet?
Now, it's weird because Ryan Moody made like a response video to this.
Wait, what happened?
Channel, because this leads into the thing that I have. He says it's because the new type of content he's making is more popular. I haven't checked the numbers, so I don't know if that's true or not. But basically all he does now is he says he gets, he records a few clips and people send him clips of Madden breaking, whether mostly it's a glitch or like, some specific weird thing that happens, but it's not really this, like X and O's, this is why this game is bad. It's just, that glitch where the ball gets stuck on their heads and floats for forever, like these things.
To a 2nd and 10. Now
my channel update, stay tuned for that channel news. So, I've lost a lot of respect for one of the YouTubers that I usually watch. His name is Ryan Moody. He used to be really good at breaking down specifically why Madden isn't a very good simulation football game. He would take plays from Madden, like break them down himself and go, hey, this guy isn't blocking this guy and, blah, 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 whatever. And he would break it down and it would be very interesting because you could actually see the problems in the game. Recently, he's kind of stopped that, and I don't really know exactly why. He says it's because the new type of content he's making is more popular. I haven't checked the numbers, so I don't know if that's true or not. But basically all he does now is he says he gets,
Kansas City.
That's a few of the clips that he's put on his channel. And I'm saying he put on his channel because this leads into the thing that I have a problem with him now and why I've lost respect for him and probably won't watch many more of his videos. in a recent video that he actually voiced over rather than just putting a clip on there of a guy who went on Twitter and asked this other YouTuber who was looking for content ideas about how Ryan Moody stole one of his videos and put it on his channel without crediting him. Now, it's weird because Ryan Moody made like a response video to this, and I'm going to put in a few clips from this video just so you get the basic idea of what he's saying. I do use a few clips from his video here, but I just want to say that I did edit a few things out just for time constraints or whatever. I didn't want it to be too long, but like I say, later on, it will be in the description to make sure that I'm not taking it out of context if you care about that. So any cuts, like jump cuts or whatever, which you probably won't notice, but a lot of the editing is me, because his video didn't have a lot of editing.
So, I go back and I'll show you exactly what was taking place here. He's reaching out the past couple days to the quartering, which...
Look at that tweet. How about a YouTuber named Ryan Moody stealing my video from Twitter, then posting it on YouTube to make money without my permission? This man's done this a lot. Ryan, you had the nerve to call out a woman for stealing videos? The irony. Go ahead.
Which is a massive channel, hundreds of thousands of views, over 100,000 followers on Twitter, so he's trying to actively do this. How about a YouTuber named Ryan Moody stealing my video from Twitter, then posting on YouTube to make money? Are we following the keyword money here? Who posted my own video that I spent 15 minutes slaving over a console to make, and then uploading to Twitter on my track phone. Highly doubt you'll see this or respond, but is it illegal for someone to take your video and then post it? Guys, here's the thing. If you put something on the internet, guess who put that on the internet? You. If you don't want someone to show something or have something or see something, you know how you prevent that? You don't put it on the internet. You guys...
You had the fucking nerve to sit there and go after Bizzybee for stealing? And in the same breath, when you steal, you say, well, if you put it on the internet, it's okay for somebody to take it. Because if you don't want somebody to take it, then don't put it on the fucking internet. But did you give Busy Little B that same attitude that you gave to your fucking self? Of course not. So your attitude with stealing is, if you put it on the internet, I can take it. So why did you have a problem with Busy Bee's videos? Why did you have a problem with Busy Bee taking videos? When you take videos, it's okay. Because if you put it on the internet, I can take it. But you see his logic? Rules for me, but not for thee. Go ahead. I want to hear that again. You stole somebody's videos and it's okay.
Someone to take your video and then post it. Guys, here's the thing. If you put something on the internet, guess who put that on the internet? You. If you don't want someone to show something or have something or see something, you know how you prevent that? You don't put it on the internet. You guys follow my channel for any length of time, you know I'm not quitting my day job. Why is that? Because of this. Can someone in the class raise their hand if they look to the right-hand side and tell me what the estimated revenue on this 15,000 views video is? Now, after I take this tweet and show him exactly the cents that have been made here, right? The tens of cents that have been made, he responds to me that it's not about the money.
Oh, so you took somebody's video, put your voice over it, didn't give them credit, and when they said that was fucked up on what you did, you said, well, I didn't even fucking make money off of that video, bitch. I only made a couple of cents. So it's okay for you to steal, huh? but then made a whole video shitting on busy Lil B for stealing. I'm gonna end it right there. This man made a fucking career on stealing people's shit, and then got the fucking nerve to try to diss a woman for some videos that she took from TikTok. The hypocrisy is out of control. The hypocrisy's on a whole nother level. He's the biggest hypocrite I've ever heard. You just got proven right now you're complete. You could do it, but they can't. It's crazy. It's your boy, your mama, back at it again. I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.
Now, that's all it is. You're fucking disgusting.
Excuse me. I don't know how much it is for shipping.
Hello. Yes. Oh my stars.
This iced coffee's on the money. All right, so McDonald's, you hooked up the iced coffee today. You really did. This man is staring at me. I know you staring at me. You ain't my type, honey. I've been sitting here for an hour waiting for asshole to finish his stream so he won't snipe me. He only had like 20-something people in there. I love that for him. 3-inch penis fucking bitch.
No, she's a disaster. She the LOLCOW. She's the LOLCOW.
I'm a LOLCOW.
She is a bobblehead. The only thing that's dry is your pussy.
Magic, are you coming up here? Are you coming up or what? What's going on
Bring your fucking 3-inch pecker up here. Bring your
Sticking poppers. Go to the Brambles in New York.
Oh, I do poppers now?
Oh, wait a minute.
That's what you told me. You do poppers and you go to the Brambles.
What's a popper?
Oh,
What's a